Hi everyone, David here. Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for coming back for another video, or welcome if it's your first one. Thanks for joining us. How are you doing? You okay? I think I'm okay. Had a nice long sleep. It's very cold in Osaka at the moment though. As you might have seen on the news, there's been like heavy snow everywhere in especially northern Japan. Although Osaka never really gets a lot of snow. We had a few like flurries of it here and there, but it doesn't settle at all. Well, anyway, today I'm going to be talking about a trip that I took fairly recently. I went to Ise, which is a major city in Mie Prefecture. I think this is the first time I've done Mie Prefecture on this channel. I was trying to count them earlier. I think I've done 19 prefectures on this channel. Well, you know I've been to all of them, so I made a video about that. Please check that out. But I haven't filmed all of them for this YouTube thing, so maybe one day when my budget gets a bit bigger, I'll give it a go. So I'm going to talk to you about this this visit I took to Ise and Ise Shrine. I'm going to keep it short now, but I'll do a little montage thing and give a bit more information at the other end. Yeah, there we go. So that's what I'm talking about today. Please like, subscribe, share this channel, leave a comment as well. Where do you want to go next? Have you been to Ise? Have you got any questions? That's okay. And also feel free to give me a tip on the super thanks, or join one of those clubs I've got set up now, the 3 different levels of clubs, get some exclusive contents. Okay, so I'm going to hand over to myself and see you on the other side, okay? Right, let's start at Iseshi Station, even though I didn't come by train, but I wanted to show you anyway. It's a fairly small station. There's a souvenir shop there if you want to get some gifts, and a nice kind of old-fashioned facade. And this opens up onto the main kind of train station plaza. And there's a straight shot here all the way to Geku, which is the outer shrine. Now along this road there's a lot of shops and cafes and restaurants and things like that, so you can take it easy, nice kind of quiet shopping street. And eventually you can follow all the way down to the end and get to this kind of big main road, and that's Geku over on the other side of there. We were feeling a little bit peckish though, so we ended up in this fairly secluded area just to the side of where we were, and this is Dandelion Chocolate Shop and Cafe, providing lots of kind of fancy chocolate, high quality. You can buy some gifts there if you want to, or you can just get some chocolate for yourself. But we can't have chocolate for breakfast, even I know that's not one of the food groups, so we decided to take a rest at the kind of cafe area. I got a s'more. It's the first time I've had a s'more really, but I don't think they're usually like this fancy looking thing. And some kind of cocoa smoothie. I don't know what, there's no chocolate in it, but you can get brownies and coffee and hot chocolate and things like that. So crossing the road, we ended up at Geku. So this is the outer shrine. This is free to enter. There is a museum that you can pay to enter as well on the side there. But otherwise you can just have a wander through, go into the forested area and enter by the main kind of torii gate. There's a few different entrances to this as well. And there we go, feeling very kind of natural and peaceful. And eventually you'll get to the Geku outer shrine. Now we can't actually take any video inside there or take any photos, so this is as close as I could get. But this shrine gets rebuilt every 20 years. The last time was in 2013, so just got to wait another 8 years for the next one. I think this is where they're going to build it next, this kind of big open area. So you can visit Geku, say your prayers, and otherwise just explore the rest of the mountainous area, the forest. There's a few other shrines dotted around up here. It's not a very big area, but that's Geku, that's the outer shrine. Now coming out of a different exit here, this is the bus terminal over there. So you can get your bus to Naiku, which is the inner shrine. It's a little bit further away. We decided to go by car, so here we are at the top of the car park. It's a nice view from there. So here we are at Naiku. This is the inner shrine. This is the bigger and more important of the shrines. So you can cross this bridge, another torii gate, and a nice river runs through it. So very nicely decorated, some nice Japanese pine trees. And yeah, just have a walk in. It's a little bit, yeah, like I said, larger area than the Geku area. And eventually you'll follow the path all the way through and you'll get to the main shrine. On the way there's a nice stream here, very clear water, very clean. And you can see fish on here. I don't know if you can see that on the screen. Yeah, some little fish. And eventually you'll make it to Naiku, which is the main, very important shrine, which is apparently where one of the special treasures of Japan is. We'll talk about that in the end. And again, you can't take videos inside, so this is another shrine separately. There are a lot of different shrines dotted around here too, so just have a bit of a wander around. There's this another shrine area. I think they do some special ceremonies here. This is not like a temple, I guess this one is. So you can have a bit of a nose around there. And buy some souvenirs as well if you want to get some good luck charms. So yeah, it didn't take very long to walk around. Just outside Naiku is this shopping street. So you can get some little snacks, some street food, have a bit of a wander around here. I think this is called Oharaimachi. It's a very famous shopping street. You can enjoy various different restaurants. You can get korokke, kind of potato croquettes, and other various bits of street food. And also, of course, you can buy souvenirs too. You can buy your akafuku or these sweet potato things. I'm not sure what they are. And yeah, just get some lunch. We had a bit of a wander around looking for some lunch, but we ended up going all the way to the other end of it. But definitely check out this street. There's even a wooden Starbucks. You know it's a fancy place if they've got the wooden convenience stores and Starbucks. And just to the side of the shopping street, you can just kind of stray off the beaten path. You can see this nice stream. Very peaceful, no tourist around there. They've even got some quite large koi carp just resting in the very calm waters. Not really sure how they got there. They seem to be a bit cut off. And at the end of the shopping street, you can reach this area. They've got some nice kind of old-fashioned buildings here. And this is the restaurant we chose to go into. I'll put the name on the screen. And finally, we had some lunch at about 3 o'clock or 3:30. I was getting really hungry. And yeah, very peaceful. This is kind of out of sync with most people having lunch. I had a nice gyudon here with Matsuzaka beef, very famous in the area. And you can eat it with poached egg as like a sukiyaki style, and some miso soup there too. Even the underpasses are very beautiful. This is a beautiful underpass on the way to Oharaimachi on the way back. So you can see some nice screens, reproduction screens of famous historical scenes. So the kind of the end of Oharaimachi is kind of these old traditional buildings. We couldn't really go inside there. Got a nice wooden post office over there. So just have a nice peaceful stroll back really. And yeah, if you want to get any more food, there's plenty of opportunities there. Especially in this kind of wider area just off to the side. You can get some souvenirs and yeah, more street food. Lots of tourists are coming around here. You can enjoy this. It's starting to get a bit quieter though, but enjoy the ambience of Ise. So that's it pretty much. So I hope you enjoyed this little trip around Ise. He's filming as well. So I'm going to hand over back to myself. Thanks for watching. See you on the other side. Okay, thank you for staying all the way to the end. I appreciate that. So what did you think about Ise? Did you enjoy that one? Yeah, it's a nice place to visit. It's been a long time since I've been there, probably over 5 years, I think, since well, it was before COVID, I think. So yeah, I had a nice time, nice walk around, see the nice shrines, and so had some nice food as well. You saw that. Yeah, very good. So Ise is a pretty important city in the Shinto religion. I think Ise Shrine, or Ise Grand Shrine it's called, is the most important shrine in Shinto religion. So yeah, very significant. It's actually home, apparently, to one of the 3 kind of imperial regalia treasures. They have a mirror, which is reportedly in Ise Shrine. There is a sword, which is supposed to be in Atsuta Shrine in Nagoya. That's I went there recently as well when I went to Ghibli Park. And there's also a jewel. It's called a magatama. It's kind of like a teardrop shaped, or like a paisley shaped jewel. That's supposed to be in the Imperial Palace in Tokyo, which you can't obviously go and see. Nobody really knows where they are. I mean, well, somebody does, but they're not viewable to the public. They're used in the Emperor's enthronement ceremony, which happened in 2019, I think, the last one. And yeah, there we go. So there's one of the secret treasures of Japan. If a RPG style event happens in Japan, that's going to be a key place, I think. I've been playing too much Final Fantasy recently, so that's probably why. Also famous in Ise, places I didn't get to go this time, around the Toba area, there's an aquarium there. There's also these two rocks that are married, so they're kind of tied up with this special rope that people swim out to the sea and put on the two rocks. I'll put a little picture there. I went there a long time ago. Also, the Shima area is quite popular for like relaxing. It's like a national park, really. It's called the Ise Shima National Park. I don't know exactly where it was, but the G7 summit was held there fairly recently. I remember that was while I was here, so within the last 10 years. Yeah, beautiful scenery around there. I haven't really explored Shima that much, but hopefully, one day in the future I can go back down there. So how do you get to Ise? Well, I got a ride with my good friend Armando, so shout out to him if he's out there. But you can take the train from Osaka directly. You can use the Kintetsu line. That's probably the most direct one. That will go all the way to Ise. There is a limited express. I think it's called the Shimakaze or something like that. That's it. Yeah, so you can get there really quickly if you want to. I think it costs, I don't know, about 3,000 or 4,000 yen to get there from Osaka. Just like a normal train, I think. Takes about 2 or 3 hours depending on the route you take and the train you get. So that's one way. You can also approach it from the other side, from Nagoya, because Mie is Nara is on one side, and then Aichi Prefecture with Nagoya is on the kind of northeast side. So you can take a train from there. It's a lot shorter. So if you're really in a hurry, I suppose you could take the Shinkansen to Nagoya and then come back. I don't know if that's a good plan or not. So Kintetsu is there, or JR is there too. I'm not really sure what network they're using there, but yeah, the actual Iseshi Station that I showed in the video, that's both of them, and Kintetsu and JR are both in there, which I didn't realise. There is another station somewhere else, but that's not Ise Shrine, Iseshi Station. I think it's called Uchiyamada Station. That's on the JR line. So if you want to take a different route there. So yeah, I talked about Geku. That's the first place we went to. That's the outer shrine. That is the closest one to Iseshi Station, which you can just walk to. Only takes about sort of 10 minutes, I think. But Naiku is quite far away. That's about 6 kilometers away from Geku, so you better take the bus really from there. I think they're quite regular though. It's quite a touristy place, so they're pretty well sorted for buses. Just get a bit crowded around New Year because it's such a famous shrine. Lots of people go there for Hatsumode at the start of the year. It's the first shrine visit. Yeah, okay, I think that's probably the main ways to get there. So definitely check it out if you've kind of exhausted a lot of the places in Kansai, close to Osaka and Kyoto. So yeah, definitely check that out. There is a pass as well for Kintetsu. I just remember looking about that. So there are 1-day passes, 2-day passes, and I think 5-day passes. Only the 5-day pass will get you from Osaka to Ise though, so be careful. Don't try and get there on a 1-day pass. It doesn't have the range. Okay, as for food, I didn't try the actual famous food there, but there's Ise Ebi, which is kind of like a small lobster, Ise Bay lobster. That's obviously a little bit expensive. Matsuzaka beef, that's one thing I did try. You saw that kind of gyudon sukiyaki bowl. Matsuzaka beef is one of the types of wagyu. So it's not only Kobe beef. Wagyu has a lot of varieties all over Japan. And also akafuku, which is, if you know what a daifuku is, it's like a mochi, a rice cake with red bean paste or anko inside. Akafuku is kind of the opposite. So the rice cake's in the middle and the red bean paste is on the outside. So check that out. Nice to try with some green tea because it can be a bit kind of cloying and sweet. So if you have something a little bitter like green tea, that might be quite nice. Yeah, okay, so good to say, very nice. Yeah, that's enough for me. I think I'll wrap it up there. So let me know if you have any questions about Ise or getting there or what to do around there. Definitely check out that shopping street as well. Check out all the stuff I showed you and more. Also like this video, subscribe to the channel, share this video with anyone. Did I repeat myself there? I'm not sure. Also, leave a super thanks if you really appreciated this video. That will help me a lot to support this channel. Also, there are the membership levels if you want this kind of content and exclusive content never before seen. Then that'll be on the membership levels. So thank you so much for watching. Take care and see you again. Bye bye.